Hello YouTube, how are y'all doing this evening? Well, this is take 3 of a video response to the Vaping Piper and what would have been a Yabo, but it'll be a pipe reveal due to being take 3. In addition to that, I'd also am going to uh, respond to the Vaping Piper's recent video about why I love the YTPC. Okay, so let's start housekeeping like we should. Well, you guys know me that when I'm in the house, I don't smoke, so I'm going smokeless tonight. Doing a little Wolf Natural pouches. Some of you guys might give me a hard time about that, but that's my dip of choice. What am I drinking? Drinking a little sweet tea and my Yeti 32-ounce Rambler that was gifted to me by the DE Piper Rick. So a shout out to Rick. Thanks again, Rick. I love it. And if you guys aren't following the DE Piper here on YouTube, give him a look. I think you'll be glad you did. He's a very knowledgeable piper and he's a super cool guy. And I'm glad to call him my friend. So let's get right on into our topic, why I love the YTPC. And yes, I do have a few notes written down here. Basically, I grew up in a piping family. I can remember my dad smoking a pipe and my grandfather, and I was always amused by it as a young boy, watching my grandfather and his friends sit on his porch and them lighting their pipes up, I should say, and smoking and talking about current events, telling stories and reminiscing of days gone by. And I always, even though I didn't really understand it, looking back, I can see where the pipe to them was a friendship and a way to communicate and bond with other pipers. Since coming into the YTPC and social media piping communities, I've been welcomed with open arms, and I've made some friendships with a pipe that otherwise I would not have made friendships. These people have become family to me. I have become family to them. And I like to look at it as a plant. Right now it's sprouting up, and then it's going to blossom into something totally amazing that'll last a lifetime. It'll be an evergreen if you think about it. It'll be like an evergreen. The one thing that stands out in my mind is how the piping community here on the YTPC, as well as other social media platforms, pardon me, stammered a little bit, they're very close. You have a common bond with people because you both or you all like pipes and you like smoking a good quality tobacco. And that right there is a starting point, or a key, if you will, to blossom and cultivate and grow a friendship, as I would just said, that will last a lifetime. And if you can ever attend a pipe meetup where you can meet these people that you've corresponded with, it just makes it all the better because you got a starting point that catapults you into, you've kind of got the I'm getting to know you kind of phase out of the way, and then you can just sit and have awesome conversation and get to know one another even better. It's a very cool thing. A lot of people look at piping as a hobby. I don't know about the rest of the folks in the YTPC, how they feel about it, but I look at it as a lifestyle. I eat, sleep, drink piping. I'm always thinking about it. I'm not necessarily obsessed with it. It's just that my passion for it is that strong. And with that being said, I want to let me flip my notes here. I want to try to promote the community as much as I can for this generation of pipers and help preserve it and promote it for the next generation of pipers to come, and I think we can all do that by, just staying active in the community. Myself, everybody knows I like to cut up and have a good time, and, that's kind of, I think, my niche here. Um, you know, be proactive. Do YouTube videos. Get on your social media platforms. Host a virtual pipe meetup on the platform Periscope by chance. Get on Voxer, for example, and reach out and try to communicate with people verbally versus through texting, if you will, or emails. That way you get to hear their voice. You've seen a picture, and it just helps to create that bond in that relationship you're establishing, as well as that friendship, I should say, that you're establishing with these people, and it just makes it more personable, in my opinion. With that being said, that is some of the reasons that I love the YouTube piping community, and I'm going to throw in there the social media piping community. So that's my take on it. That's my video response to the Vaping Pipers, why I love the YTPC slash social media piping family. Now, let's move into what was going to be a Yabo on the first two videos, and now it's just going to be a pipe reveal. So there's really I've lost the actual response when I opened the package, but I want to set up a little bit of back history. The pipe that I'm going to reveal to you guys come from Phil Rivara, pipe maker out of Sacramento, California. I first met Phil one Friday night when I was doing a Periscope. I was hosting a video chat hangout, and if any of you guys have ever watched my Periscopes, y'all know I like to have a little adult beverage. I like to have fun, like to play music, and have a great time and just have good conversation and hang out with people virtually that share the same interest. And with that being said, Phil popped on and joined the group one Friday night, and we were all cutting up and just cutting up and joking with one another. And Phil said, "Well, John, what would be your most memorable piping experience?" Now, any of you guys that know me know that I can be sometimes quick-witted, a little bit sarcastic, but not necessarily in a bad way. Just kind of witty and, for a lack of better word, sometimes a little bit of a smart ass. Pardon the expression. But at any rate, nothing was meant by the response that I was giving. I was just being witty and humorous. So his question was, what would be your most memorable piping experience? And I jokingly said to him, sitting on top of Mount Everest, butt naked, and smoking one of your pipes. Well, Phil got a kick out of that. And so later on, the following day, or maybe it was during conversation, he offered to make me a pipe. And we spoke the next day, working out fine details. And I had asked, I don't own a Zulu pipe up until now, a Zulu style pipe. So I requested a Zulu, and I told him, I said, just do what you do. You're the man that makes pipes, and, do what you do. I'm going to give you free reign, so to speak. So here that pipe is. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that stem on it. Got a little bit of light over top of my. Let's see if I can cast a shadow on it. But anyway, it's brown and black. There you go. You can see it there, and it goes all the way around. And then this is a brownish red stain that he's got on it, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now listen to the draw on this bad boy. Absolutely gorgeous. This thing's beautiful. Phil, I appreciate this so very much. This will be a very special and very dear pipe in my collection for years to come. And maybe one day I'll be able to pass it down to one of my children or to one of my grandchildren. Um, it's amazing. I still kind of get a little emotional when people gift me pipes. You know, his sweat, possibly blistered hands, and frustration and a redo, and went into this. He poured his mind, body, soul, and spirit into creating this beautiful work of art of a pipe for me, and I'm honored to accept it and add it to my collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at some of that. Some of the bird's eye on it. Let's see if I can bring it in a little bit. Maybe we come this direction. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So since it's a Zulu, I thought about doing a little history research and possibly naming it after a British general who may have served in the Zulu Wars in the 1800s in Africa, or possibly naming it after a Zulu chieftain. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to break it in this coming Friday night on Periscope, and hopefully you'll be there to join me when I light her up for the first time. He also sent me a nice sample of Sam Gaywith Navy Flake from 2014. I like that old school lunch baggie. That's, So if you guys have not checked out Phil Rivara Pipes, do so. Get with him. You can make contact with him on Instagram. I do know he is also on Facebook. So try to get a hold of him and get him to make you a pipe. I mean, it's a beautiful work of art, and I'm amazed by it. And in regards to why I love the YTPC again, lots of reasons. But I challenge you guys to make a video in regards to that. And I'm going to try to be quick here. And I'm going to do a little treat for you guys. Da-da-da. I'm going to do a little snug. So let me get a pinch. Nice little pleasant pinch. Since I can't smoke, I might as well do my snus. Woo, that one's got kick. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up and call it a day. Thanks for stopping by. Till next video, you guys be kind, love one another. Don't forget to say your prayers. Live life like it's your last day, because we're not promised tomorrow. Until the next video, see ya!